Hayley. We're filming today, I guess, a podcast style vlog type ordeal. We talked about making something like this for Shed Talk, but didn't really know if it suited the brand, where it's, you know, the art of whatever you do. But in our case, we're talking about the art of friendship. Regardless of where I post this later, I don't know yet. And that's what we're here to talk about today. So, Hayley, where are you from?
I'm from born in Calgary. Grew up in.
Were you born in Calgary?
I was born in Calgary, and then I grew up in Okotoks, and now I'm back living in Calgary.
Okay. Your mom and dad from Okotoks?
My mom and dad. Well, my dad's from Ontario.
Oh.
My mom's from Alberta.
Okay.
But right now they're being hippies and they don't have a house. And they're living their dream, living in their motorhome and just traveling where they want to go. In the wintertime, they'll go live somewhere for 6 months. So they were just living in Panama over the most recent winter, and that was super cool. So.
And you went to Panama.
And I went to Panama.
Yeah.
I love it when they go somewhere, because then I know that I get to go wherever they are on vacation. Exactly.
Cool.
It's a win-win.
It's not hard to tell that your parents are hippies, because you are such a hippie vibe yourself. Being a traveler at all, because me traveling is like, my anxiety talks me out of doing anything. So well,
it's the dogs too.
It's the dogs and Toby.
Toby is a special boy.
A very special needs boy that comes with a list this long, maybe longer, of requirements of how to survive.
Yes.
Gives up his life.
Yeah. And he couldn't do it without you.
No, I really don't think. It might be my fault. I don't know. It's kind of like what came first, the chicken or the egg with Toby. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Combination of both, but he's hard to care for. People think big dogs are harder to care for. Absolutely not.
They haven't met Toby.
No. And I don't know anyone who has a dog that's so complicated.
Yeah.
And I have 3 very different dogs, and they all come with their own quirks, but Toby is very much not going to survive without me, I don't think.
No.
And I don't even know myself without Toby anymore.
Yeah. So. Oh, I know. You have separation anxiety from each other.
Oh, yeah. Like, I know, I could probably guess what he's thinking right now.
You know, at breakfast this morning, you were like, he's going to do this, and then he's going to do this. And like clockwork, he did it.
Can predict them better than some people.
Yeah.
You know, my family.
Oh, yeah.
So, what else? This is your 3rd time here.
Yes.
In Newfoundland. And I want to talk about, how the heck you're here, being from Okotoks, Alberta, how we met.
How this happened.
Yeah, okay, so your take on meeting me.
Yeah, my take.
And how many years ago?
Yeah, so it was about 13 years ago.
Yeah.
I graduated from high school. I had to get a job because I had to start paying rent immediately. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, God.
And so I got a job at Costco, and I got put in the deli, and I was so scared because I used to be so shy. I was pretty introverted.
I don't really remember you as shy.
Oh, I
Maybe
was.
Maybe just not with me.
Well, you can't be being friends with you.
Yeah.
You gotta be outgoing. So I got put in the deli, and I hated the job, but there's this loud newfie girl who talked funny.
That's so funny, because when you just started describing the loud newfie girl, I literally was like, who?
Right?
I didn't know I was loud.
Yeah. Very outgoing, very extroverted. You could talk to absolutely anybody. Oh, anybody that met you fell in love with you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just the friendliest, most outgoing, bubbliest person I ever met, so you couldn't help but be drawn to you.
Oh my God.
And I was so lucky that you took a liking to me too. Well, I don't know anybody you don't like. So we hit it off. And
it's a lot to take in.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, the compliments. Keep them coming.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, so we ended up working together in the deli, and we just hit it off, and we had so much fun.
Yep. So, yeah, I remember you as the girl who hated wearing a hairnet.
Yes.
And trying to explain to Mike that you basically can't tolerate the hairnet, put me somewhere else.
Yeah,
you did end up working at the door.
I did.
I don't know if you came
with
back
all
to the
old
deli
people.
at all.
No way.
Again after that. So when I moved back home, were you still at the door?
I'm sure I would have been at the door.
And when I left, you did still work in Costco? Yeah, for a few years, right?
I think
you
so.
and Sandra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. We miss you.
Yeah, 100%. So, so yeah, I moved to Alberta and moved in with my sister Janine and Brad and their little baby at the time, Mason. Mm-hmm. Who they all love you.
Yeah.
As well. And
I love them too.
So it was my first year and best year to date, probably of my young adult life because first taste of freedom away from parents and being, you know, like a small town Newfie girl going up there and I'm like, woo, nobody knows me.
Yeah, you get to like start your life.
And I really do love that because when you're young, most teens have it hard. I think no matter where you're from, big or small town, being a teenager in a school, no matter how big or small, usually honestly the bigger, there's so many cliques. Mm-hmm. You know, and I moved up there and nobody could judge me on anything from my past or what, you know, you just kind of, I don't think some things change, you know, when you go back to that small town, for me anyway, it feels just like it did then. So I'm like, you know, love where I'm from, but I really liked living there more. Mm-hmm. And was proud to be from Newfoundland and everything, still am. But living up there and meeting you and people like you who I still have relationships with today versus the people I grew up with I don't really even talk to anymore. Mm-hmm. So it was a really good year for me and exactly what I needed. And it's funny because we went, I don't know how many years it wasn't too many because we reconnected 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. So I don't know exactly when we lost contact because it probably went from a few messages to a few likes on Facebook to you disappearing off Facebook.
Yeah, I deleted Facebook.
Yeah, so there was a little bit of, you know, we had different lives in different 3.5 hour time difference province in Canada. So I came back 6 years ago now and to visit Janine, who now lives here. Mm-hmm. And thank God I came up again. And because she's here now, I might never, well, who knows if I'll be back.
Yeah.
And reconnected with you then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Where did we go? What was it called?
You reached out and we went for dinner at the Canadian Brew House in Okotoks.
Was the brew house there when I lived there? I don't think so.
No, it's one of the newer. Well, it was one
had
of the
Original
newer restaurants.
Joe's and
the George.
The George. Yeah, I don't think we had the brew house.
I don't think so, not yet.
I'm not sure. Okotoks was amazing because it felt like, to me, for Newfoundlanders that are watching, it felt like it had everything St. John's had to offer without the hustle and the rush and the crime, unfortunately, that we do have now down on George Street especially. Yeah, living up in Okotoks, it was so convenient. I walked pretty much everywhere. Yeah. And even to work. Yeah. And I loved that because I grew up near St. John's. A lot of people, my husband likes to say I'm a townie, but I'm not. I'm from Clark's Beach, near Bay Roberts, so I'm not a townie. But I was an hour from town. So, you know, so living from Clark's Beach lifestyle to Okotoks, it was like a city, big place to me. Yeah. And I had everything I needed, and it was an awesome year. Yeah. And then moved back home after my dog died because I didn't want to I was really scared of creating a life up there and then being torn with how do I come back, because my intentions were never to stay. Even from the start, I wasn't completely closed off to never living there. Like, if that's where my life took me, then fine, but I really thought I'd be back. Right? So it was nice that we met then because I didn't go back.
Yeah, after that, I was so lucky that you reached out to me. Yeah. And we reconnected, went for dinner, and then the rest is history. We were inseparable. Even though you lived on the other side of the country, we would still send voice memos or messages to each other every single day. Yep. And our friendship just kind of grew even from more. There, yeah.
And there's a lot of changes in our life. So I'm still laughing at you because you just said dinner. And I'm like, no, it was lunch.
Oh my God, supper? I can't.
It wasn't, I don't even know. I think maybe it was supper. the last meal of the day.
Yeah, the last meal of the day.
Okay, dinner for you, supper for me.
See, I still can't keep up with this.
But yeah, like, the changes in our life and our personalities, like, you're still Hayley and I'm still Miranda, but, like, the fact that we met at a time in our life where we still didn't know who we were.
No.
Like, how much did you change from 18 to, I don't know how old we were then, like 28 or something?
Yeah.
A lot, right?
So much.
Even a lot since the last 6 years.
Yeah.
Has changed.
Yeah.
So, reconnecting and liking each other even more.
Yeah.
Goes to show 100% that in our friendship, because, like, you know, we are, like, you know, like the soulmate or twin flame.
True.
In friends,
yeah.
right?
It's
like,
so true. We just keep growing closer and closer. Like, I feel like our bond grows every single day, honestly.
Definitely a safe relationship between us.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything could change that now, because, I mean, there's family I don't even have the bond with. So I really think, we got a really solid friendship.
We do.
And, I'm not sure if we mentioned how many times you've been here, but this is your third. So the first time you came here was for my wedding.
Yep, for the wedding. And I got to meet your family and Troy's family. Mm-hmm. Got adopted into both. I feel like I have...
Got screeched in at my wedding. Yeah.
The worst thing I've ever been put through.
Should post that on this channel.
I tell people there's a video of me being screeched in circulating on Facebook. No, I can't watch it. I can't. It's humiliating for me. It was terrible. I still remember the saying that I had to say. I had to eat like a newfie. I had to eat a piece of bologna, and it was not good bologna. I don't think any bologna is good bologna.
I don't like bologna, so I'm sorry.
I had to kiss the cod.
Yeah.
I had to drink the screech, and then I had to recite some poem, and I couldn't remember it for my life. I was
well, you had
so
nervous. Travis and Matt, right?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, your brother-in-laws. They were wearing the yellow outfit.
Yeah.
With the fisherman hat.
Joanne has some art here somewhere. With
there's
one right there, the Newfoundland.
Yeah.
So that was your first time to Newfoundland. Everybody fell in love with you, and you fell in love with this place. And you got to see a lot of the island.
We drove across the province.
Before I met Troy, I hadn't been as far as Buena Vista. That was it. And I met Troy at the age of 23, and that was my first time coming past that. So that's actually, like, not even halfway, because I didn't even go to Central. And here we are on the West Coast, where I'm from the East Coast, and you got to see it all first time here.
Yes.
That's something I hadn't done in 23 years.
Yeah.
So...
it was a blur. It was so cool, though, because one side of the province, I tell everybody, one side of the province to the other is so different.
You're going back in time.
Honestly.
When you come to the West Coast, you're behind the times. You go to the East Coast, you're in the future.
Well,
that's what it feels like.
Really. Yeah. Out here is very, like...
rural.
Lord of the Rings, like the hills with the rocks.
Oh my God!
And then on the east side, I feel like it's very trees and like
that's right.
Twilight.
Yeah, that's right. I know you're right.
Right? It's like
funny
forks.
way to put it. Oh my God! Yeah. There's definitely less happening here, slower pace, but I love it, and I can't imagine my life any other way now. Being here as long as I have, it's just some minor inconveniences, especially for me having pets, and there's no vet here. I beg someone to start that. God, it can't be me. I can't do it. But we need a vet here so bad. We need a Walmart. I need a store.
We need somewhere to go shopping.
Thank God for Amazon. Like, holy. Anyway.
Yeah.
But so then the second time you came here, you were supposed to land the day of Hurricane Fiona.
That's right.
The odds of that is 1 in a million. Like, Newfoundland has not seen a hurricane like that ever.
Yeah.
And I think it was like the worst in like 100 years or something. And this coast was hit the worst, and you came 2 days after that event and saw all the aftermath.
Yeah.
Which was really hard to take in. It was really sad to see a lot of devastation. Like, if it was one house lost, it would have been sad. But to lose this many homes and everything, and then even a life that was lost, was just, like, unbelievable. So that trip was a little different, but you still came back.
I did.
Didn't scare you away.
Nope.
Even though today there's
we
supposed
have
to be another hurricane in Newfoundland. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to have a look online here and see how it's going on the East Coast and see. But I think the West Coast is going to be all right.
Yeah,
sounds a little wet out there though.
A little bit of rain,
but we needed a bit of rain because you've already been here for 2 days and we have not stopped. The time has been going too fast.
It flies every time.
Yeah, it is. And another thing I love about you coming here is I am a tourist in my own province when you're here.
Yes.
Some of these things I have access to do all year round, and Troy and I wait for you.
Yeah, I love it.
Because, that was my first time jigging yesterday.
Yeah.
Probably in 2 years.
Yeah.
To be honest, myself.
Yeah.
So, but it's a good reminder to appreciate what your province and world has to offer, honestly. Getting deep here today, but it's so true because it is a beautiful place, and some of these things I hadn't done before was with Troy, because he's a true Newfoundlander.
Yes.
He...
Being a fisherman and just the lifestyle.
The lifestyle I had known nothing about until I share my life with him, and I see firsthand how hard they work and what it requires to be a good and safe fisherman. It's a big job, and I commend myself, pat myself on the back for being a good fisherman's wife.
Yes.
Because I think the women who not just put up with, but, are there for their men.
You work just as hard.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. And there's a lot of patience involved and bad nerves because it's dangerous.
It is.
It's scary. You were scared to death in the speedboat yesterday.
Yeah, the waves, I felt like I was 100 feet in the air. I look back at Troy and he's like, down in the water. It was like being at the top of a roller coaster.
It did feel like that. It was like an adrenaline rush.
It is.
But it was fun. And I think he was doing a little bit of showing off. But,
yeah.
Nice safe boat.
Got
your fish.
Got our fish. We got the cod.
Yeah.
Got a picture for my dad. That was the whole point.
Yes. You need to get your parents here.
We do.
100%.
Yeah. They want to come up.
Mm-hmm.
They keep saying they're going to come up every time I come up.
Yeah.
And then they
gotta hold them accountable and just book their flight one
right?
night.
Totally.
We'll FaceTime them later.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
we'll
will.
book one today.
Yeah.
Buy your flight back too for Christmas.
Right? Yeah.
What is it, Ken and Terry?
Ken and Terry,
I'm gonna ask you for Hayley's Christmas gift this year, and maybe you can come visit us and treat Hayley to a trip.
Right? Wouldn't that be fun?
Put it out there. It's my ask.
We'll manifest this.
Yeah. Right. Oh my god. Maybe I'll get my mom to come over too. You never know. We'll have a nice little... well, they haven't met either.
No.
Right? So.
We should get them together. They would all get on so well.
Yeah. I know I've been in your house in Okotoks one time, the time you put on your 9 layers of mascara before we went out. I think it was for my going away party or something.
Yeah.
Were you there for my going away party? We went to Denny's, and then we went to In Cahoots.
I'm not sure. I just remember going to In Cahoots one night with you.
And Sandra. I think.
It might have been. Oh, it was so long ago.
Oh my god. Well, I do know that at a going away party, I 100% remember Joanne being there. Joanne's gonna be like, I wasn't there, not that Joanne. And to be honest, I don't remember who else was there besides her. Justine.
It was so long ago. Yeah, Justine from
there.
the deli.
Still have them on Facebook too.
Yeah.
And Mike.
That's so nice. Oh, Mike. Mike, if you're watching this.
Hayley still hates hairnets.
And stuffing the sausage.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. I don't know why I found that fun, but I guess it was just my experience of all the people I met there.
Yeah.
Right?
You were just down for anything. That's
it's
why
so
I love
weird,
you.
because I don't know if I describe myself the way you do, but I'm I guess so, because that's not a lie. I totally had the best time there.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't get to do was drive the forklift. And
Did you want to?
Do you remember Scott driving around on that forklift at
They were wild.
as fast as they could go?
Yes.
God,
Would you want
those
to
people
drive
probably
it?
don't even remember me. Would I want to try?
Yeah.
It looked fun.
You'd be driving into things.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if I should. I'd like to try though.
At that age?
Yeah,
I wouldn't have trusted us.
No. Oh my god. Yeah. No, those are good memories for me. Really funny things happened living up there. My god. And I've been home now for a long time. And yeah, I'm just really glad I came back 6 years ago, I guess I could say. It might have been over 6 years, because I didn't have Willow. Yeah. Willow's about 5, so I'll say it's been over 6 years.
Yeah.
Because it was in May, I think I came up. I think it was May. It was May or June.
Yeah.
because Mason was still in school, I believe. I don't even know. Anyways,
Yeah.
Okotoks. I came back. We reconnected.
Mm-hmm.
You booked your first trip here for my wedding. Came the second time for the hurricane event.
Yeah.
And now you're here this time until the 26th of August.
Yeah.
And this is the 18th or 19th of August.
Yeah,
Sweet.
19th.
It's already going really fast.
I know. It flies every time I come, and then before I know it, I'm on the plane back to Alberta.
Yeah, we needed a rainy day. We got today and tomorrow, so we can have a little more downtime and
slow down a bit.
Yeah, because when you're doing a lot, it's fun, but it's true what they say about like time goes fast when you're having fun because
and it takes one out of me too. Every time
Hayley.
At the end of the day, every day I'm passing out in the back of the car.
Hayley is just like taking my dog for a drive. Like if you're not talking to her or giving her food, she's asleep in the back seat.
Yes,
you
like a baby.
You did snore on the way out from the airport. You were like,
"Oh, did
I snore?" And Troy goes, "No."
He's too nice.
You were snoring.
I was out. I didn't have my mouth tape on.
Good Lord, you're teaching us some things.
Yes.
Anyways, well, I think that about covers the art of our friendship.
Yeah, where it started.
That's the thing.
How it's been.
I don't know where I'll upload this, but I just thought it would be really funny and cool to document this and our friendship and you coming to Newfoundland. And I love that you love Newfoundland. It's not just about me.
Exactly.
I'd like to think it's all me.
Mostly you.
Okay,
I mean, I wouldn't come if it wasn't for you this many times.
Yeah.
But I do love it. It's a beautiful province, and we have so much fun.
Jig's Dinner.
Jig's Dinner.
Can you tell me about that?
Yes.
I want you to tell everybody your version of Jig's Dinner, because you didn't get it right yesterday.
No. So Jig's Dinner is the best day of the week.
Normally on
Sundays.
Yeah.
Open invitation. Anyone gets to come. So we'll have salt beef, boiled, not steamed.
Yep.
In a pot with the veggies. So it'll be potatoes, cabbage, carrots, whatever. Turnip.
Yep.
Boiled in the big pot.
Yep.
And then you'll have turkey or chicken or whatever, some kind of meat.
Mm-hmm.
There was duck the other day, so I tried that for the first time. Or Still don't know what that looks like in real life.
You'll see.
Actually, no, we saw one on the boat, didn't we?
Yes, yeah.
It was far away. It just looked like a little black bobbing whatever.
I know.
So we'll have that, and then we've got our pickles and our beets, and sometimes stuffing.
And gravy.
Of course, the gravy.
Can't a lot of water, because all the sodium.
Oh, yeah. A whole Stanley.
Feeling puffy today?
Oh, yeah. The rings are a little tighter.
Intake
They're
for the year.
Snug.
Right. Gotta only have it once a week. Or
Clothes are a little bit tighter today.
I'm not joking. I'm finding it hard to breathe today.
Yeah.
But it's hot in here and the humidity's high.
It is.
So, whew, deep breaths.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But yeah, you love that. So I think you're a true Newfoundlander.
I think so too. I talk up Jig's Dinner so much.
I know you do.
My whole family asked me, "Did you get Jig's Dinner
You're
yet?"
gonna have to go to the Newfie store in Alberta and cook some for some of your family.
Absolutely.
You just have to.
I don't know if I can do it justice, but I'll try my best.
It'll take you time. I mean, my first time, I think I might have boiled the crap out of the beef, and it's like, we need salt. So you don't want to do that. But you'll get there. You'll figure it out. You might not get the best beef in Alberta as you would get here, but you know, it's hit or miss for us too, really.
Yeah.
But you give it a try. But
it's
if you're
just
gonna come
much work.
Yes. Come back like once a year.
Practice.
Once every year or two is okay with me. I prefer once a year. I prefer you to move here, but you know, I can't really make you change your whole life. But
maybe one day.
One day.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be totally, happy with that. I don't think you're going to get me to go far.
No, you're stuck here.
I'm here.
You're pretty planted, and your roots are here.
Troy being a fisherman on this coast, I don't even see myself moving back to Clark's Beach.
Well, I can't see Troy being anywhere else. Like, what would he do?
I can't imagine our life together anywhere else. No. Because it feels like it's just us here.
Yeah.
And when we go to the East Coast, it's a little intimidating even for me now.
Mm-hmm. I
can't even drive in St. John's anymore. I completely have given up everything. Like, literally. So, I think I'm here to stay. And, I'd like to see you come as often as possible. And
for sure.
I don't know if you'll see us in Alberta together, but, our doors...
Maybe one day.
Yeah, our door's always open.
Yes.
And what else? Well, the rest of today's plans I guess, are going to be a little Driftwood Dreams sweater making and shirts, some matching shirts, do a little bleach art, and have a little more of a low-key day.
Yeah.
So the time doesn't go so fast. And we decided it would be a perfect day to do this here because we can't really open with the rain.
Yeah.
And it feels like, you know, it's just a good opportunity to record our little chit chat, even if nobody wants to watch me and you can laugh at this for years.
All the views might just be me
cool.
and you rewatching it.
But I love that, being able to look back at that and even just see the changes, like in pictures and videos.
Exactly.
And whatever. It's like
we'll
nice.
do this every time I come up.
There you go. It'll be our tradition.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start that now.
Yeah, okay. I think you got the wheels turning here right now. I can't even speak what I'm thinking because it's ideas that I haven't thought through. But there's potential in some of these ideas I have for us. So yeah, I guess we'll pack up our stuff here now and open the doors because it is so hot and stuffy.
It's like a sauna in here.
Yeah, I know.
My palms are sweating.
We were in a sauna together once. Can you remember that?
We were in a sauna.
In the gym, in Motion Fitness.
Oh, Motion Fitness.
Can you remember?
Yes. Yeah, in Okotoks.
Can you remember what happened in the sauna?
No, what happened?
You had your makeup on.
Oh, no.
I watched it slide off your face. I will never forget how pink your skin was underneath the makeup just sliding. Yeah. It's like me in Newfoundland every day.
Yeah, I don't know
being
why.
In a sauna.
Yeah, I used to cake it on the layers.
One of the funniest. I can see it like I just saw it now.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. And I remember also going to Motion Fitness with Charlotte, and we done a hot yoga class.
Oh, God.
My first time doing any kind of yoga, and it was a hot yoga class. Oh. We were so bad at it and slipping off the mat and out of shape. Like, and I mean bad. Probably there with a hangover.
Yeah.
I mean, so rude. Wouldn't do it now. So sorry to that lady. I'm sure you're wonderful. But we walked out of her class and went to Denny's. So, you know. Yeah. But I wouldn't go back, I won't lie. Not into yoga anyway, but certainly not hot yoga. That is pure torture.
It is.
How do you
deserve like a pancake after that?
I might have had a chicken burger, but anyway. Yeah. That was a funny memory too for me and Charlotte, gotta say. Anyways, and now we're jogging together, so we're still doing some workouts.
Exactly.
Yeah, I gotta get another jog in tomorrow if it's not raining. Oh God, got me working out again. So yeah, I guess we'll end it here and go back home and make some of our shirts and go from there.
Exactly.
Get some things on the go.
Yeah, can't wait.
All right, thanks, Hayley.
Thanks, Miranda.